roll the gas on some gang shit. Broke boy spent his last dollar on that lame bitch. Bezos on my feet, yeah, watch where you step. Bitch, when I point that Ruger, you fuck niggas getting sprayed. Hit, pull up on the block, roll the gas on some gang shit. Broke boy spent his last dollar on that lame bitch. Bezos on my feet, yeah, watch where you step. Bitch, when I point that Ruger, you fuck niggas getting sprayed. Hit. Alright, bro, I'm about to pull up. Get in the back of the back. Duck your head while I bust these.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl Kate, and you're watching K-Minute TV, and I'm back with another video. Now, by the title of this video, y'all know it's gonna be a story time. Now, I actually did a poll on my Instagram, and I was like, which one do y'all want the most? The time that my ex cheated on me, and that's a whole different story, because this bastard that cheated on me multiple times. And then the next one was the bitch stole my wig. I thought y'all was gonna pick the other one because I already had it pre-recorded, but y'all wanted the wig story. So today is October 10th, and I'm doing it right now. So yeah. So basically what had happened was, this was over a year ago, and this is when I first was getting into YouTube and stuff like that, and I was doing more hair videos and stuff like that. More, I don't know how to describe the content, but it was leaning more towards hair and get ready with me and stuff like that, blah blah blah. So this girl that I went to high school with, we gonna call her Jay. Jay was honestly, and I'm not gonna take nothing from her, when everybody hated me at my high school. If you know the stories, then you know. If not, go look on my channel. But when everybody hated me, she was literally the only person that would talk to me, and she was in 2 grades higher than me. So when I was a sophomore, she was a senior, and she was just nice to me. I'm not gonna lie, she was not a mean person to me. She always, was nice to me. She didn't treat me how everybody else treated me. So from then on, I was just always cool with her. She was nice to me, I was nice to her. She was a good vibe. Sorry if the lighting changed, people call my phone. But anyway, so she was just always nice to me, I was nice to her, blah blah blah. So it eventually came down to when I started doing YouTube and stuff like that, and I wasn't even I didn't even pop at that moment. So she had reached out to me because I was doing hair reviews and stuff like that, and people just think that you get just get free hair, and it's really not like that. You kind of do gotta work to get to that point. So she was like, oh, she's like, oh, I be seeing you do your thing. I see, you doing hair and stuff like that. I just wanted to know if you could do my hair for a movie that I'm in. I'm like, okay, like I said, this girl was never a problem to me. She was always nice to me. She was always genuine. So I'm like, okay, I don't have a problem doing that. And then she's like, oh, well, if I could borrow one of your wigs for the little movie, I would appreciate it. I'm like, okay, I'm not thinking that I got nothing to worry about. So she actually reached out to me. She was like, I'm gonna come to Chicago this time, this day, are you available? I'm like, yeah, just come by my house, and I do what I can. Now, I let her know I am not a hairstylist. I just do my hair. What works for me works for me. I'm not trying to put what I do on my head to somebody else, because sometimes I just be playing, and it don't, what I do for me probably won't work for you. That's why I like doing things with hair, but I don't really want to do nobody hair. So I did her hair, whatever. I did the best that I could. If you got me on Snapchat, if anybody that's really anybody that's really close to me seen when I had did this, and anybody that had me on Instagram then seen when I had she had gave me a little shout out, because she was supposed to pay me. She did not. And yeah, she was like, once I get paid, I'ma pay you, I'ma give you some, blah blah blah. But it wasn't really nothing to me, because if I mess with you, I'll do it for free, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't expecting nothing. But then she was like, no, I got you. Never got nothing out of the deal. Keep that in mind. So she was like, okay, well, I'm going to actually film today and tomorrow, and before I go back to where she stayed, before she went back to where she stayed, she was going to drop my wig off. So I let her do her thing or whatever. Time comes, tomorrow comes and goes. I don't have my wig in my possession. Now she said after she finished her last scene that next day, she was going to bring it to me before she goes back to where she stays, because she stayed like an hour and a half away from me. So I get on Snapchat and stuff like that. I'm like, well, maybe, you know, blah blah blah. I noticed that she's back at home because she's with her dog. And I'm like, okay, so you went home with my wig? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just wait it out and see how long it's gonna take. At least 3 days went by. I finally reached out. I'm like, are you gonna bring my wig back? Because I thought you were supposed to bring it back when you were done filming. She's like, oh, well, they say, you know, we have to come back and stuff like that, because I didn't exactly finish, but when I come back, I'm definitely gonna bring it to you. When I tell you, 3 months went by and my wig was still not in my possession. Now my thing is, I'm giving this girl the benefit of the doubt, because literally anybody that I'm talking to, they like, that bitch stole your shit, she stole your shit. I'm like, nah, like, she wouldn't do that, she wouldn't do that to me and stuff like that. She did that to me. So finally it took me 3 months to finally like reach out to her, like, so you really not gonna give me my stuff back, blah blah blah. And I just left a little message, and I was just like, you know, that's kind of petty, and if you weren't gonna give me my stuff back that day, then you should never said it. And on top of that, you didn't even pay me. I didn't stress you out about it, but the fact that it's going on these many months and I don't have my stuff in my possession, that blew me. And honestly, once I say what I say when I'm done with people, when you have got me to that point of me just being over you, I will block you. Now my thing is, like, she had me on Instagram. I didn't block her on Instagram because it's just like, it's over with. Like, we're not, you know, we ain't nothing. I don't have nothing against you. Once I say what I say, if I don't feel like we have to fight, it's just that. And I told him, like, you can keep the wig, clearly you know what you're saying, like. And she was like, well, your wig has been in the same spot since I left, so you never went back to film. You just kept my stuff in your house instead of bringing it to my possession. Weird. No, you were just trying to keep my stuff. I think that's honestly what it came down to. And yeah, she DM'd me something on Instagram, but I don't, once I say what I say, I said what I said, and I don't care about what you said after that, because I said what I said. And at the end of the day, like, I respected her because of the fact of how she treated me in the past. I didn't want to, like, violate her, because the old me would have violated her, but I'm just like, nah, like, let me think of you of how you were before you did this. So I just blocked her, and I'm like, you know what, shut up, I really don't care. You have no justification for keeping my wig that long, and I have not talked to her since. So I think this is a lesson. No, that was a lesson. After that, I never let nobody really borrow my stuff. People that I let borrow my stuff, they always just take advantage of me. So I'm just like, no, you cannot use my stuff, no, you cannot borrow my stuff. I have really become selfish with my stuff because of that situation, and it's just really sad, because I really like Jay. Me and Jay, like, even though we weren't like best friends and stuff like that, I knew if I could talk to her and stuff like that, I could congratulate her on her, you know, success. She would do the same for me, but it's not like that no more. And it's honestly, fuck her, because you shouldn't have kept my shit for that long. And I feel like you deserve I feel like you owe me an apology. I deserve an apology. I mean, you can't apologize because you're blocked, but all I tried to do was make this girl, you know, do this girl a solid and stuff like that, and I got nothing out of the end. I got my wig stolen. And I'm just gonna say, like, because me and her are kind of the same, and I really have nothing to say about it no more, because I was very disappointed, and the fact that you jeopardized our little friendship, associateship, whatever you want to call it, for a wig, it was just really kind of stupid. And there's that. I could go in on her, but I'm not going to do that, because like I said, I would like to remember her before she did this clown ass shit, because before that she never did anything to me. But that's the end of this story. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure that you comment, like, subscribe, share this video, tell a friend about moi. Make sure you also follow me on Instagram, and I will definitely see you guys in the next one.